My name is Zach, and I work with the band Metallica, and this is the band's headquarters. In this building, the band have their rehearsal studio, they have their recording studio, they have their fan club, their merchandise, their website, all in one building, and they call it headquarters. And let's go inside, take a look. Just come this way, and we'll go inside and take a look at the rehearsal room. So this room in here is room B, and this is where the band record and rehearse. Equipment just stays set up so the band, anytime they want to come in and play, can record and rehearse. We have Kirk's rig over here. James here in the middle. Robert with the bass is the opposite side. Lars's drum kit's in the middle. So in our rehearsal room in here, we have a few banners and a little bit of artwork. James does most of the artwork since he's the best at it and creative. We have the Oakland Raiders flatbed show backdrop way up high that James spray painted in the driveway. Out back, hanging in the middle of the room, we have Doris, Doris's head, and a few other pieces of what's left of the Injustice for All tour. Next wall over there, we got the big scary guy backdrop. And if we go over to the right, we've got Ride the Lightning original backdrop. It's so tall the whole thing won't quite fit in here. And that's pretty much it here. We got a dartboard up there with real tea bags though. So James is a pretty good shot, as you can see. Kirk's satanic throne that he had custom built out of real skulls and barbed wire. And he'd hoped to put it up somewhere at his house, but there's no place, I think, that was suitable in his home, so it ended up at HQ. You see this whole block of foam clear to the wall? Right. Anybody who works in a studio, the first thing I always ask is, where are the ISO rooms? Because everybody goes, well, where's the bass ISO? Where's the truck? Where's the guitars? Where do you do the vocals? Where do you do all this? And it's like, we don't. We build rooms out of the foam. So the band don't do anything isolated like that. I mean, they play in the next room. They'll record in the next room, but all their speaker cabinets will be in here or in the rooms upstairs in the back wall. So they isolate it that way instead of a bunch of different rooms. So they wanted to do a completely non-recording studio. Recording studio atmosphere is a control room in the center with an ISO on the left, an ISO on the right, tracking room in the middle. They all sound the same, and they want to do something different. The warehouse vibe. So everything in the whole studio is more set up to be live. And if they want to be isolated, they've got rooms upstairs, they've got a huge room over there, a huge room here, and if they want to isolate something, we have, you know, the biggest pieces of foam anybody's ever seen. So, and they're way more flexible than gobos or any other studio, you know, gadget that costs a lot of money. So,
good idea.
So we have all the band members have 2 sets of identical gear, amp rigs, speaker cabinets, guitars, everything. So while we're on tour, we'll be in 2 cities at the same time. One rig is setting up, while another rig was getting torn down from a show last night. So when we're in the studio, I set up one set of gear in this room, and the other set of gear we'll set up in this room. And we're getting ready for recording the next album, and we're not quite set in this room for recording, but we will be in the next couple weeks. And this is the room. This is room A, and this is where the band do most all of their recording. This is where they'll play. The control room will be in there. Producer and engineer can see the band. They'll play right here. Generally, we'll have 3 drum kits set up in this room. We'll have the main kit set up down here on the floor, and then we'll put 2 other kits up on stage. And the thinking is that there's no downtime. If you want to record bass, you do bass. And then the next hour, if you want to do guitar, you can do guitar. There's no setup or teardown time. Everything stays up. Everything is mic'd. And if Lars wants a different sounding drum kit, he has more than 1 drum kit that is already set up, already mic'd. And we've got so many channels going into the control room. We've got an entire panel here. We got another panel here. They are all connected. There's no cables that run through any doors for any reason. Believe it or not, Metallica owns a piano, and but as soon as we got it, James decided that we better pinstripe it. So took an extremely expensive piano and put flames on it.
Hit my piano. Cool.
This actually has, you know, it's like we're gonna have to actually start thinking about it.
Wow.
So this is the control room with the SSL console, and we use Pro Tools for most everything, and so our Pro Tool engineer can work here, and the band members in the room have a much larger screen so they can watch Pro Tools on this. And got a little bit of outboard gear over there. The rest of our outboard gear isn't in here. It's not at the studio right now, but it will be in a couple weeks. In here is our workshop. Check your gun. Leave your guns outside before you come in. We got lunch. So we got plenty of bench area for the techs to work on gear, and we got room over here for guitar techs. And we got a nice wall of anything spare that we need for the studio, for the band. And we have TV monitors in all the rooms, so I can watch the band while they're recording on this TV. And if they need something, they can holler, and I'll come running. And we can see all the parking lot and the driveway up here. Yeah, I don't know how to really, can't really make it sound very exciting, guys. I'm sorry. You know.